guys, you're here coming at you from my pool, sweaty and big haired, but here to record our first siFIT YouTube video. It took me a little while to choose what I wanted to talk about, but it has been something that has been heavy on my heart because it's a need that I've identified through our lives every single week. And what we're going to talk about this week is prioritizing your needs. What I mean by prioritizing your needs is figuring out what it is that you need to be successful when it comes to anything, but primarily we're talking about building and creating a new healthy lifestyle. What it is that you need to sustain that. And whatever those needs are, prioritizing them. So, the reason why this particular subject has been on my heart is because it's something I tackle every single week, time and time again, with client after client. And, you know, I'm a fan of a lot of other coaches. I really pay attention to a lot of other people's content. And what I've noticed is that a lot of coaches provide you with education. That's their primary purpose. They want to give you the tools. They want to, you know, teach you what are good foods and bad foods to eat, what goes good together, what's the timing of everything. And that's typically what you get. And that's what you can pay $20. Sometimes you can get things for free for that type of information. The internet is full of it. And I know that a lot of you guys have went those routes. But the question that I have for you guys is, in all of your previous failed attempts, did you A, fail because you felt like you didn't have the proper education when it came to nutrition, and you tried a plan full out for however long it was supposed to last and you just didn't get the results? Or B, you couldn't stay consistent with it, you eventually gave up, you eventually just got overwhelmed, said forget it, I'm going to try again next month. I'm willing to bet all my money in my bank account that the majority of you guys are B people. You have the information before, you have a general understanding, but you have difficulty with self-discipline and staying committed to it. And that's understandable, 100%. Like, everybody struggles with that from time to time. But in order to create a sustainable lifestyle and not get stuck in those ruts and that repeated cycle of giving up over and over and over again, you have to prioritize your needs. And in order to do that, that requires a lot of introspection. And what I mean by introspection, for me, it is journaling. What journaling does for me every day is it's a way to hold myself accountable. It's a place where I can be completely honest about what I ate yesterday, or what workouts I didn't do, or how I feel about certain things. I can be completely transparent. It is my journal. But when I do that introspection and I am completely honest, I have no choice but to be honest and face it. And introspection looks different for everybody, but when you spend that quiet time with yourself and you take the time to figure out what you are doing wrong or what type of barriers are preventing you from creating your healthy lifestyle, then you can take those needs and turn them into plans. And not only turn them into plans, but implement those plans and like be active about it. And that's the majority of what I do with a lot of my clients is, you know, I'm looking at their diaries every single day. I'm checking in with them every single day. Identifying different patterns and things that I'm noticing, and then we create plans around it, and they rock those freaking plans out, and they meet their goals. So, like I said, introspection is the first thing that you have to do when it comes to prioritizing your needs. Then the next thing you go to is planning and implementing that plan, and then from there, once you have a plan and you have, you know, some sort of strategy for overcoming that obstacle, then you act. And from there, you kind of just tweak those plans over time, and you go through continued introspection, and you prioritize whatever needs fall in there. For example, let's say you have a meeting every Wednesday. and every Wednesday they have like some super horrible, like unhealthy meal, and you recognize that that meal derails you every single week. You eat that meal and then you have a hard time getting back on track Thursday and Friday, and it's just a downward spiral from there. A plan that you come up with to kind of combat that is bringing your lunch to that meal every Wednesday. You try that out. If that doesn't work and you still eat the food anyway, bringing your lunch the next Wednesday and eating in a separate place from your coworkers. If your health is your priority and that is what you are focused on, like that is, you have to prioritize that need. And if that means sacrificing a Wednesday work lunch, whatever that is, or ruffling feathers and having to explain to people why you're eating in a different place, then you freaking do that. And you be proud of it. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to do unorthodox things to make sure that I stayed on track. That also could look like setting boundaries with your family. And I tell you time and time again, this is an issue that I work on with my clients way too often. But a lot of your family members, you know, they come in to visit you for a weekend. And while I'm an advocate for letting your hair down every now and then, especially on special occasions, families sometimes can come in like friggin' tornadoes and completely derail all of your progress. And one technique or one plan that I have a lot of my clients do is setting that boundary before they even get there. Having that conversation with their families that, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm really, really serious about it. And this is the plan for the weekend. Yes, we're going to go out, we're going to eat, you know, a few times, but I already have my meals prepped for the weekend. I'd be more than happy to join you for dinner, but if you could be supportive of me and not try to pressure me into eating and drinking and everything else, you know, I would appreciate it. But having those tough conversations. So yeah, prioritizing your needs. And so guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm really glad I was able to chat with you about something that has been so important to sustaining my lifestyle and a lot of my other clients' lifestyles. I hope that I motivated you guys to do some introspection and really figure out what it is that could be standing in your way, some things that you've never considered before, and get to making some plans. If you need help with that, if you're listening to this and you're like, there's no way I can do this on my own, girl, the AV program registration is now live. I am going to put the details below. We're only taking in 10 folks, and we've already had a few people sign up today. So the spider just caught my leg. But anyways, I anticipate us having maybe a few days of registration before it closes. So make sure to check out the information below. What you'll do is you will text yes to the number below, and fill out the 2 surveys on the website in the link below. So yeah, check out the information below to see how you can get registered for the upcoming 8-week program. I'm really super excited about it. Stay tuned to my social media to see when it gets closed. I will keep you guys posted. I hope that everybody who wants to get in, gets in. So yeah, check out the information below to see how you can get registered for the upcoming 8-week program. I'm really super excited about it. Stay tuned to my social media to see when it gets closed. I will keep you guys posted. I hope that everybody who wants to get in, gets in. We will have another one next month, but I do look forward to working with you guys this month. So you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you soon.